That makes
So
sense.
you kind of, in what you've said, you've implied, well, I'll ask you the next question and
Yeah.
you see. Alongside all this change, or with all this change, what would you identify for yourself, for your family, your community, that's important to have remain the same?
What is important that what needs to remain the same, you're saying?
Yes, from your perspective and experience.
Well, I will say, in regards to our government system, that it being a democratic system, I mean, it needs to remain. I mean, the way we go through due process of electing our officials, I think that needs to remain the same. Maybe some checks and balances on how we go about it, but I'm for, what it's called our democratic system of country, for the people and by the people. I think those ethics need to remain the same. Uh, needs to remain the same. The first thought that comes to my mind, honestly, is I think our basic regard for one another, the importance of humanity, and the importance of our connecting with one another. In our past government, I think that really came through with 9/11. We're getting down to what was really important and what do we really have. And really, at the end of the day, all we have is each other, we're realizing. And we've got to stick together. So that's us as a country, as a nation, in regard to other nations that pose a threat, but internally supporting people that we don't even know because of the humongous loss that was incurred. Even if it wasn't, even if we didn't know someone personally that was a victim of that tragedy, we all kind of are victims of that tragedy. So I'd say today we're looking at where our economy is. I think the parallel would be, okay, again, what really matters? Our things or our people? We have people losing jobs in great positions. And what do you have at the end of the day? You have yourself and you have the person next to you. Hopefully it's loved ones, but even if they aren't loved ones, they're still another human being that we have the privilege of connecting with. I think that we need to be aware of valuing and the importance of having us around. So I think that whole ethic or idea gets more attention, at points and at other times in our, existence here. But it was 9/11 then. I think it's our economy now.
And so you see us having the opportunity over and over again to acknowledge that this is what we have as relationship with one another and the world.
Relationships with one another and a relationship with this planet that we're on.
Yeah.
But yeah, the human connection, which is priceless. So yeah, that's what I'd say.